Hello, friends, and good evening. Welcome back to Edwin's ASMR Corner. I'm your host, as always, Edwin. Hello. I hope you enjoyed last week's video. This week, we'll just be talking about stress management, ways to kind of physiologically calm yourself down, and then hopefully by the end of today's video, you'll feel a little bit more centered and grounded and able to take on the world. And so, before we begin, as always, please feel free to drop down, hit the like button, maybe comment, share, or subscribe. It really helps out the video. Thank you. And now, as you're ready, please feel free to get comfy, to get cozy. And as you're ready, we'll begin. Very nice. We're going to start off today with just a couple easy breaths. As always, emphasizing taking slow, intentional breaths. It's easy to feel everything tighten up. It's easy to take short, sharp breaths, but that ends up winding us up more. And a nice, easy way to start is to just slow it down. Finding a little bit more space within each breath. Finding a little bit of space between each breath. And just letting it all slow down. As you're breathing, drawing your attention to your shoulders. Where are they in space? Are they up? Are they really tightened and just slowly creeping up towards your ears? On your next breath, just inhale into your shoulders and exhale, drop those shoulders down. On your next breath, turning your attention to your chin, your jaw. How's that doing? Are you maybe unconsciously clenching a little bit? It's okay. Inhale into your jaw. And exhale, release. Maybe forcibly moving it a little bit, trying to break it out of whatever patterns. I know it looks silly, but it does help. On your next breath, inhale, just letting this breath reach all the far corners of your body. See if you notice any other points of stress. Maybe your hands are a little clenchy, whatever it ends up being. Maybe you're feeling knots in your stomach. Just breathe right into there. And exhale. A couple more breaths, just like that. Just breathing into these pain points, these stress points, these little tightnesses. And on your exhales, releasing that stress right back out. And sometimes there are certain spots in our body that are maybe a little bit stickier, and that's okay. Just letting each breath do what it can. There's no expectations here. There's no needs for one breath to solve everything. This is just one breath at a time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Very nice. From here, keeping up that nice, slow, languid rhythm. As you're here, gently turning your attention to the things that might be stressing you out, things that might be making you feel particularly overwhelmed in this moment. Just noticing what those things are. Maybe kind of cataloging, maybe if that helps, if not, maybe just understanding what's causing these feelings. Taking a few breaths here as you just kind of go through life. For me, when I'm feeling stressed, the best thing I can do for myself is coming up with some sort of a plan of things that I can actively do to affect the stress. And in doing so, it helps to recognize the things that I actually don't have control over. And if that's the case, then, and it's not perfect, but I do my best to just release myself of carrying the responsibility over these things I don't have control over, or even in a more broad sense, just electing to not feel some kind of way because of them. There's a lot of things going on in life. There's a lot of things that are frankly just out of our control. That's okay. It's okay to not be able to control them. But if we can't control them, then it's a little bit not worth worrying about. So of course, this is not a perfect method, and it doesn't work for every single thing. But I challenge you to try to let go of those things that you can't do anything about. Because if you can't do anything about it, why worry about it? And in doing so, it gives you some bandwidth back to be able to do the things you can do something about. And so as you breathe, as always, on your inhale drawing the breath inwards, letting your mind collect the breath on the things that you can't do anything about. And on your exhales, finding that cathartic release, letting those things go, just letting it be. And so a couple breaths just like that. We'll breathe together here for an inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Very nice. Couple more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, last one here. And exhale, releasing all those things. From here, finding your own rhythm once again. Now that we've worked on releasing some, if not all, of the things that we don't have control over, now it's time to turn our attentions to the things that we can do. For me, I love a list. And maybe maybe it's something that might help you too. But for me, it really helps to be able to have a goal, have things I can do, and then break down those big things into little things. So nothing feels so daunting, nothing feels like a massive thing. I get analysis paralysis very easily, but when I chunk it up into little items, before I know it, I've knocked off a few little things, and I'm already halfway done with the big task. That's my form of stress management. It's releasing the things that I can't do anything about, and then just making those big, daunting things seem a little smaller. And so, towards the tail end of this practice, just imagine one thing that you can do something about. Just imagine what those kind of constituent pieces might look like. Those little bits, those little things that you can accomplish. What do they look like? Does it take maybe 3 things to get there? Maybe 5? Maybe 8? Whatever number that ends up being, it's okay. Take some time now and just review. Just going over what it might take, maybe little bonus goals you might want to set for yourself. What does it look like? And as you think through these things, take stock of how it makes you feel. Are you excited? A little scared? Maybe just happy? Wherever it is, or whatever you're feeling, that's good. It's okay to feel these feelings. But hopefully, as you go through and you imagine the minutiae of each little task, it just gets a little easier. And maybe just a little bit of that weight is getting lifted. Now, from here, one last little thing. Take a moment and envision whatever that big task is one more time. Imagine yourself having completed it. What does that feel like? What does that look like? Taking just a moment here to entreat yourself to that end goal, that vision of success. You got this. Those little tasks that you just listed out, they'll get you there. I believe in you. So now all you have to do is believe in you too. And do the little tasks. But from here, we'll just take one last nice big breath. Inhale in. Maybe from the top, maybe sipping in a little bit more air. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, sigh it out. Letting yourself just sit in that silence for a moment. You got this. I hope this video helped. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're feeling a little bit less stressed. And if you have a little more day left in your day, have a lovely rest of your day. If not, if maybe you're ready to go to bed, you're all cozied up, well then, sleep well and sweet dreams.